Alright, back for another episode of OOTP Life in Denver. So, quick recap. About a quarter of the way through the season, we lead the division. We all know this isn't going to last, but I'm smart enough to know. Take the good with the good. Big picture, we're trying to just see if we can finish 500. That's the goal, as you can see down here. More importantly, I'm trying to see if maybe, getting my hopes up, but maybe, just maybe, the wild card. That's what I'm looking at. The Dodgers have a game and a half lead over the Padres, which means we are 2.5 in front. So we're gonna look to see what we can do. The schedule is a little favorable this month, at least to start, hence why we got out to a great start. Does it last is the question. So to recap that, the Tigers, Phillies, and the Reds too. We won all 3 series, a sweep of the Tigers. 3 out of 4 against the Reds help. We have the Giants 7 times, the Marlins 3, the Phillies for 4. But this series here with the Dodgers is going to be a tough one. Let's go ahead and do the Giant series. We're at home. 3 out of 4 would be great, but really, I just want to see pitching, at least with the bullpen, be decent. This series pretty much has devastated our team. Let's talk about what happened here. Oh, this one. That's not what you want to see after finishing a series. This one is going to sting. Looking at him, his ERA is not great, but I'm running out of options. He's gonna pretty much be done for the season, so I'll put him on 60-day IL, meaning we have to go fix that. Something else happened during this as well. I'm actually gonna go to the manager's office so it can be seen. Hoffman, hamstring strain, is going to be out 5 weeks. One of our starters hasn't pitched significantly great, but again, it's the best of what we have. We're really missing a lot of stuff, so it makes it really difficult to. You're replacing bad with worse, and that's in general just not a good thing. So if you look at it, what we ended up doing is we brought Santos back up. And if you recall, Santos pitched a little earlier for us in the year out the bullpen, wasn't asked to do a whole lot, only 1 inning, but we have now added him into the rotation to help kind of mitigate that a little bit. So do I expect 10? Well, of course not, but we need options. Now we need to add someone to the bullpen, since we lose honestly one of our worst bullpen players. Looking, not gonna lie, getting Baez actually turns out to be a big help for us right now, because without Baez, we probably are in a worse situation. So we're gonna go looking here and see who we can grab. I don't think we're gonna struggle. Bottom line, that's okay. I'm okay with that, but it definitely does not help the cause. It puts us in a little bit of a tough spot. I'm gonna go gold. Give him an opportunity. Why not? Hopefully he doesn't pitch too much. But let's go back to pitching. Oh, we get a little bit of a break. I shall explain why. May have to make an additional adjustment here. But let's say if I go back here, Lambert is back healthy. We have him down in assignment at the AAA. I'll kind of monitor his progress some. But Hoffman's going to be out for a bit. I put him on the 15-day. I was going to put him on the 60, and we'll just wait. Carlos, obviously, his season is done, so I'm not even going to worry about it. And pretty much that's what we got going on at the high level. Justin Lawrence will eventually be back at some point. Not a big deal. But going back to pitching, what we're going to do is, again, we have Santos. Let's see what he does. And then we have Gold down here. We're going to put Gold in at middle relief. Normal usage. Let's see when he pops up. Or normal usage, we'll say use less often. Actually, avoid high leverage. And we'll leave him there. I want to try not to put him in a situation where he could be. I don't want to put him into difficult situation. Basically, let him come in with a clean inning, which is a nice thing to do. We'll see how he does. That puts the emphasis on Phillip, and this guy right here got to step it up. Berg and Diaz have been great. These two, obviously not what we needed them to be. There's still time to turn it around. We'll see what happens. But let's look at the unfortunate thing that messed up a lot of things that we had going on. But looking at the schedule, you see we split. So let's take a look. Lose 5-0. You don't score, you don't win. Crawford, he does it to me in MLB The Show. He does it to me here too. RBI double, 2-run home run. And that was off bias, so that doesn't make you feel too good. It's kind of disappointing. This is also the game Hoffman got injured in. He didn't pitch well in the game. Baez, of course, gave up the home run as we saw. That's not a good sign. Going forward, Triggs for them. 7 hits spread across 8. Pretty solid. Just really couldn't get anything going. All hits, singles. No stolen bases. All singles. Hampson with 3. Arenado with 1. Dog, Kemp, and Wolters. Wolters is still hitting 290, so that's not too bad. There's not much we can do on this one, but it is what it is. If we go to the next game, we won 8-6. We come from behind, so that's a big one there. So you look at it, we're winning 2-0, give up to 3, nothing going on till the 8th. They scored 3. Looks like they're going to probably close it out. We put up 4 in the bottom of the 8th, and then 2 in the 9th. A walk-off home run by Nolan Arenado, and that gives us a win. So we even up the series. Story continuing to play well. Double. Hampson with a triple. Dahl with a double. Blackman with a triple. Hampson had himself a game. A triple, a home run, and a single. And I believe, looking at the triples, Chuck Nasty getting it done. I'll take it how I can get it. Davis with an error. I hate to see that. Davis again. I just said he needs to pitch better. Struggle. 3 runs. 3 runs. Oof. A double to Brandon Belt. We avoid a good outing by Johnny Cueto. Thankfully, they went to the bullpen and got just struggle. Well, Berg for us, still doing well, and Diaz getting the win, shuts it down in the final inning to get us what we need to get done. We're in the top of the 9th, and then we can score in the bottom half. Take it. Even up the series. Then we lose 7-11. And this one, we tried to come back and make it look close, but we were behind early. A rough one. Slater with 5 hits. We still scored 7 runs, but we gave up 18. 18 hits. About that, 18 hits. A lesser lineup, though. Tapia playing. Brendan Rodgers giving Trevor a day off, and then McMahon at second. So, still we put up a lot of hits. Diaz. We just couldn't pitch. Clearly. John Gray. night and day with this dude. Diaz again, or Baez again. Gets tagged for 2 runs. That's becoming a theme, and that's also becoming a scary problem. We may have to take him out of those leverage situations. Everyone. Those are the worst. Oberg is the only one that came out okay. Diaz gives up a run. Davis gives up a couple runs. Tough. But we close the series with a win. So let's take a look at that. Win 5-2. Led from the beginning. Get a good pitch, a complete game. 4 hits, spread over 9 innings. It's not bad. Diedrich with a home run. That was one of them. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Samardzija pitched pretty well for them. Just gave up 4 runs. I'll take anything I can get at this point. Chuck Nasty with the home run, 2-run. And Daniel Murphy with the solo shot. I'll take those. So we even up the series. Looking at the standings here, you see the Rockies pass us back, which we expect. But we still have the lead in the wild card. So really want to just make sure we can stay in second place, do what we can do. Now the fun thing is some of these newer faces will be showing up in the coming games with the injuries. That said, let's go ahead and sim some more. And we'll sim the series against the Marlins and see what happens. And so we lose the series to the Marlins. We take the opener and then we lose the next 2 in close fashion. So when we got out to an early lead, they closed the gap a little bit. Tried to at least, but pretty comfortable win. Kyle Freeland pitching well. Happy to see that. And he had a 2-run double. Pitchers who rake. Cue the strikeout emote. Hampson's story with stolen bases. Arenado and Hampson also adding doubles to that too. I will gladly take that. Freeland. So back-to-back starts from pitching, or back-to-back starts from their staff, and you get the bullpen a rest, which they badly need because they have not pitched well. I will take that. Murphy, 2 for 5. Dahl, 2 for 5. So those 2 still hitting above 300. Arenado obviously hitting well above 300. Story has dipped, but he's still having a solid season thus far in the lead off in the cleanup spot. So still fine with that. I'm not going to make too many changes. Looking at the first game, we lost 1-2. So the bullpen gave up the 2 runs late. We were trying to take a 1-0 win. And we even had a double in the second, or in the top of the 9th, so we had a runner in scoring position, couldn't get it done. They had to manufacture runs, no home runs. Just still couldn't get the job done. Santos, I'm impressed. His first start, 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. His first start for us. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Got to get a little more help from you guys at the plate. And then we lose in extras. Again, bullpen, I assume, gave up a lead late. Tagged in the first inning. We respond. Well, Herman Marquez is still seeking his first win of the season, I believe. He is just not having the luck right now. He's supposed to be our best pitcher. Can't get it done. Gold, his first opportunity to pitch for us. What do you know? He's the one that ends up giving up the run. But, you know, it is what it is. Diaz, good inning. Baez and Davis, what I like to see, no runs. They get those ERAs down. Oberg showed up a little earlier in this game, but does what he does best, gets outs, let down. Looking at the standings, we obviously are going to drop back a little bit. So that's a tough series. You don't want to lose to the Marlins, but it is what it is. Now, we have a 2-game series against the White Sox plus All-Star voting. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how that turns out and get the initial votes. Alright, first thing, we get some good news. You see here, Lawrence recovering well. Like to see. So he's on a rehab assignment. Said it should be back in 2 weeks. Cool. So we should have him sometime in June. Be ready to add him to the pen and see if hopefully he doesn't uber suck. Let's take a look at the All-Star vote before we look at that series. See if we we'll know for sure Arenado's going to be in. I just expect Story, but we're just going to take a look around and see what we got going on. I can submit my own, but I will not right now. I want to see what we have. Take a look at the National League. Obviously, you're not seeing anyone from a pitcher perspective. Shouldn't see too many at least. But we do have one. We have two. ERA of 6.14. He's there. He's not going to get picked, of course. The one that is more deserving, you have Gray on there, but the one that's deserving is Kyle Freeland. I still don't see him getting it. I'll leave that alone. Relief pitchers. We wait for the pitchers to be created for them. I'd assume Oberg would be up there in our closer. There you go, Diaz there. 7 saves at a 1.38 ERA. Oberg and Pazos both up there. Both under 3 point, well, both under 4. I guess I can say 2.65. Fine with that. Good season so far. Looking at the catchers, Wolter should definitely be up there. WAR of 0.7, which is more than I thought I'd get out of him. Just 1 home run, but not a bad slash line, not elite. When you look at someone like, I don't know, Ramuto, done better than Yachty. Oof, Yachty, what a struggle. Carson Kelly, not a struggle. We're just going to skip to first base. Goldie, Garrett Cooper. Some solid players on this list for sure. Freddie Freeman, of course, consummate pro. Just continues to be great. Eric, Hosmer there. Hosmer, Muncy. And you see Daniel Murphy just shy at 300. Don't think he'll get in though. Votto batting 306. A little bit of a bounce back for him. Second base. Garrett, someone get this guy in there. 15 stolen bases, batting 284. That's not bad. Leads the league in stolen bases and still putting up a respectable batting average. Obviously, we know third base is Arenado, so I don't have to care. He's going to be the starter, I'm sure. Look at that. WAR of 3.9. 3.9. No one else is even close. Anderson, you'd have to double and add. No one is close. That's impressive. Shortstop will be a little bit different. Look at the young man, 321. If only could do that in real life, or if he could maintain batting that well. But I can't complain. We got Trevor Story in down here. 274, 10 home runs, 10 stolen bases. The WAR of 1.5 is not the worst thing in the world. You'd like it to be a little bit better given his talent, but I'll take what I can get. Outfield Kemp. He won't. Negative one's above replacement. Should be a sign. But I'm not taking him out. What else we got going on here? Corey Dickerson. Love this guy. Dude's sneaky good. I feel like he's really underappreciated. Brad Miller. 1.5. Wow. Tommy fan. Not bad for the Mr. X. Let's say X-Ray. X-Cardinal. Dexter Fowler batting 271. Or 1.2. Higher than David Dahl. All batting 305. 9 home runs. You'd hope to get a little more though. Belly. Don't even need to say anything. We obviously know you got Betson right, so yeah. Not touching that, but Chuck Nasty batting 288. That's not bad. One of the reasons why the Dodgers are so good, they have so much talent. Tyler O'Neill batting 196. That he strikes out a lot. He struck out 58 times. Again, can't say I'm surprised. That's what he does best. One of the things that, as a Cardinal fan, you hope that you could overcome. Anyway, we split with the White Sox, so let's look into that. We tied the game. They scored 2. We never scored another run. And it was off the starting pitcher. So Gray was the one that gave up the home run, and Encarnacion to put them ahead. And that's it. John Gray, 10 hits over 7 third. A lot of pitches. Like to see Davis come in and pitch well. Strikeout, 2 outs. Nothing crazy. Bummer with the save. We did make him work for it though. We did have 2 runners on, so the tying run was on base. But their bullpen spread out to 6 hits across innings. Good on them. Pretty much everyone got a hit except for the 1 and 8 spot. So solid, not absolutely fantastic, but I'll take it. And then we bounced back with the win. Notre Dame, we won 8-3. Convincing fashion, gave up a late run, but it doesn't matter. Just want to see who. Gold gets the out. Sensatella pitches well. Almonte pitches for a while, but thankfully we got a significant amount of runs. Arenado had himself quite the day. 2 home runs. 19 and 20. Or 18 and 19. Dude's just unreal. David Dahl with a home run as well too. Both off the same pitcher for Arenado, so dude is lighting up the scoreboard for us. 19 home runs, 52 RBI. And then looking at the standings. Missed that. Looking at the standings, we're 2 games back, but we're still with the non-for walk. 6 games above 500, not the worst thing in the world. Alright, going to the office. Our best pitcher who has not pitched well, and then a group of prospects. Hanno Berg. I like Real Muto. I think Remuto would be a good fit, but then there's the other thing. He's going to be a free agent and his money, so that's not necessarily a good move. If we're close, that's a different story, especially if you can talk extension. But no, because you still have to try to sign him. It's not worth the move. Nice try though. Let's go ahead and sim out the series against the Phillies. It is a 3-game series, and then we got the Dodgers coming to town. So let's see how we do. Alright, we got to a hot start this month, and we've definitely cooled down. This is a tough series here. We got destroyed, so I'm going to be disappointed with the pitching. First, we win this one. Um, a 2-run home run late by Daniel Murphy, and for that matter, an RBI double. He was a big help in why we won this game. See there, Remuto 3 for 5. I kind of hate that he's going to hit well against us after that. But that's what you like to see. Story and Murphy both combined for 7 hits and all 6 of our RBI. Freeland gets the win. He also leads the National League in wins. That is his 7th. 8 hits over 7 in the third. That ERA sub 4. Still gave up 4 runs, but at the end of the day, he gets the win. That's all that matters. We beat Noah. Wish you would have went diamond last year, you punk, but that's fine. I will take the win. Bryce Harper, 1 hit. Reese, 1 hit. Then we get dominated. There's just nothing for this. Santos, how we felt good about him. Yeah, that went away really quick. Gold, pitches 2 in the third, only gives up a hit in the walk. That's not bad. Pazos lit up. Deal lit up. Oberg, thankfully not. So, one of the 2 pitchers to actually go in without giving up a run. Every pitcher we put out there gave up a hit. Wheeler couldn't get the complete game, but he did get 8 2/3. Rogers with the home run. Like I said, there's just not a whole lot going on in this game. Run after run after run. After run. And then in the finale, we get shut out. So obviously can't help. Gold, welcome to the big leagues. Gives up a 3-run home run to Harper. Okay, that's our best pitcher. Again, a double to RBI double for Muto. 2-run double for Reese, and then Segura with the run scoring single. Just everything you can do to find a run off of him. Diaz playing at catcher, filling in, gets 2 hits, but we didn't score. And in this case, you don't score, you don't win, period. So he still remains winless after 7 innings. Gave up 4 runs off of 12 hits. That is what it is. Pavetta gets the dub. Looking at the standings. Sure, we fall farther back yet. We are 3 games back now, but still not for the wild card, and that's all you want to do. But we have the Dodgers coming up next. It is a 4-game series, which means more than likely we're going to be facing Kershaw, and I expect Bueller to be there too. We're facing both. I'm pretty sure we are. Because it would depress me. Kershaw, Price, Wood, Bueller. Yeah, one's going to be hard to come by. Very hard to come by. But if you want to be good and you want to be deemed good, you got to be able to beat the big boys. This is where we're at. Let's see what we can do. Alright, well, welcome back. Santos. Ouch. Another injury. Injury bug starting to hurt. So what we're going to do is we're going to put him on IL, put him on the 15-day, give him a couple weeks to recover. Have to go back and look at our pitching, so now we need another starter. It said that Lawrence would be ready. I'm sorry, it said that Lambert would be ready right away. I'm sorry, right away in a couple of weeks. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to play Lambert now because I kind of have to. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. It is what it is. I feel like we have to put him out there right now given the injury situation. So, if we go to the Rockies, go to the home screen, go to the roster, actually the injury list, we are going to put, it still says he has some injuries time-wise. I'm debating. I don't want to rush him, so I feel like if I rush, I'm just gonna make it hard on. So well, Hoffman he should be fine. We'll bring Lambert back. We're gonna go ahead and put him. We'll promote him back on the roster, and then we'll move him into the rotation. I'm kind of stuck. I don't have a choice. Let's keep my fingers crossed that he doesn't get re-injured, and obviously that he stays healthy. So. It is what it is. Regardless, you know we're ending the video on this note. If you didn't see it, let me show you why this is the end of the end of the video. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Look at the schedule. You struggle. Then you have a 4-game series at home against the Dodgers, and you sweep them. Shall we? First one, 7-6. We tried to blow it. We did blow it, and then we end up taking it back anyway. I can't believe we almost blew the game. Gavin Lux, gotta watch out for this guy. Batting leadoff. This lineup is scary. Look at this lineup. Belly third, Betts cleanup, Muncy fifth. Still got Seager in there. This lineup is disgusting. And Kershaw, of course, we couldn't get a win off of him, but we did tag him for 5 runs. Gray pitched well, should have got a win. You tried to screw me over, but that's okay. Helping your former team, you blew the save, and it still doesn't matter because you got the win. But thank you, Wade Davis, because this is what I would like. Probably Pedro pitching, or Oberg pitching the 7th, or the 8th. Davis pitching the 7th, Oberg pitching the 8th, and then Diaz in the 9th. That's what you want, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. We get the dub. Arenado, a pair of home runs. The home run late to really try to put the game out of reach, and then we, give up 4 runs in the 9th. I was gonna look and see what happened. Whatever. I'll take the win. So Ramil with the walk. Another walk to McMahon. McGee comes in. Rogers with a single to load the bases. And then a wild pitch. So Craig Kimbrelled it. And we take the dub. That's the first one. Then we win 15-13. Yo, 8 runs in the 7th. Man, this team, they hurt. But then we still respond. We score 4 in the bottom half. What a game. 36 hits combined. Muncy with 6 RBI. I mean, well, they had to come from somewhere. Jeez. Betts with 2. That's 8. They had 11, so that means we had some errors helping out. Blackman, Story, you gotta be better, dude. If you want that extension, you better be. Arenado, another home run. Murphy home run, Dahl home run. All early too. Just a lot going on in this game. There's just a lot to look at. Hampson with 4 hits, Dahl with 3, Kemp with 3. Defensive replacement later on. Just Sensatella even getting into the act. Crazy. Then you look at the pitching. Got the price early, knocked him out. Sensatella delayed. Gold, bad. Oberg, bad. This is what you ate. 5 runs but 0 earned. That lets you know that some bad juju was going on there with those errors. Davis, Baez a clean inning. Diaz 2 hits, but we still get saved. And then you can imagine 2 hits given the way this game was going. Then we went 8-5. They scored 2 runs late, but we still hold on. Muncy and Smith. Smith with a home run. Muncy with a 2-run double in the first, I assume. Yep. That's 1 later. Their pitcher had an error. Kyle Freeland, see? His 8th win. League leader Almonte gets the save in this one. A walk, but gets out of it. Davis didn't really pitch well, but that's gonna be something you have to live with. Bullpen's been, but his 8th win, ERA at 4 on the dot. Damn, this team. When they score, it makes you smile. but it's like nothing is ever easy. And then to cap it off, 8-6. Again, 2-run score late, but we hold on. Heroes right here, you can see we scored 8 runs. Hampson with the home run in the 4th. Chuck Nasty, home run in the 6th. 6 runs in the middle innings help us out there. Looking at the pitching, Santos bounces back with a win, not with a great performance, but he's going to leave and go back down. And he gave us 4 runs before he did, so I will take that. Actually, what I'm going to do is move him into the pin and send Gold back down, because Gold's been getting lit up. We get a win off of Bueller. We survived Price, Bueller, Wood, Kershaw. 4 wins. Taking that. Blue Star. 2 innings, 2 runs. I'll take that too. Hampson with his 5th home run. Chuck Nasty with his 7th. Couple of errors. Don't like to see it. They didn't end up hurting us, but still, we need to. Open's got to be better. Desmond hurt back to back. Don't care. Porcello injured. Hey, look at that. Yachty. 2K. All-Fame career. Scherzer. Ooh. That is going to be a killer for the Nats. Alex Wood, extension. Trade with Miami and Houston. Okay. Let's finish the day, so I'll just let the sim play out. And then we can look at the final thing we're going to look at in this video, the standings. We'll start with stats next time, because we're pretty much done, practically done with the month. I could sim to the end of the month, but I'm not. I don't want to risk getting any losses. You want to walk out on a good note. So as we do, just know, we have regained a division lead, so we dropped it, got it back for 9 over 500. Obviously still super close are the teams behind us. Padres are 4.5 back. You get the Giants. Let's take an early look at Jim. We're looking. D-backs 4 more against the Dodgers. D-backs again. Oh, thank God. Pirates. Whenever you need a win, that's what you need to see on the schedule. Cardinals in St. Louis this time. We got the Padres. I don't think should only have maybe 2 more series with the Padres afterwards. Yep. Alright, we're almost done. We're 55 games through, a third of the way through the season, and we're in first place. I'll take it. I'll take it. All you could ask for. And Lux is out for 5 weeks. Fractured thumb. Leading candidate for MVP. Or MVP, sorry, Rookie of the Year. That's it. That's what we're going to call it. I'll take what I can get. We'll see how next week turns out. I'll see you guys in stream later today. This is a Monday. Just haven't had a chance to record this video with the way things have been going the last couple of days. So, sorry for the mass delay. We'll get back on schedule this week. Things should return to normal. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in stream. Have a good Monday. Go Rockies.